Ashlee Evans Smith is a 26-year-old, 5'8", 135.8 pounds, a 67-inch reach. 32 years of age for Marciea Allen at 5'7", 137.8 and a 69-inch reach. We now send it inside the cage, and Jazz Sakura, who has our official introductions.
Here we go. Here we go, Las Vegas. We are scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting Women's Bantamweight Division. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, her record, 3 wins, 1 defeat. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 137.8 pounds. She fights out of Watertown, South Dakota, introducing Marciea Black Widow Allen. And now her opponent across the decagon, fighting out of the red corner. She is undefeated with 2 victories, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135.8 pounds. She fights out of Ukiah, California, presenting Ashlee Evans Smith. Your referee for this fight is Mark Smith.
Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Ready, ma'am? Ready, ma'am? Fight's on.
So we are underway in the women's bantamweight division. It is Ashlee Evans Smith in the turquoise and black, the red and black and white of our Marciea Allen across the way.
The feeling out process has started.
Yeah. And Ashlee Evans Smith did say that she did respect the speed and the striking ability of Marciea Allen, but her approach was simple. I'm just going to take her down and knock her down and end the fight.
Yeah, well, if she respects that, she needs to kick a little faster than she just did, because that was like a feeling out kick, which is a dangerous thing to do against somebody that you respect as a striker.
Circle movement. That's it.
And again there, that kick. Let's go a little bit more explosive, just to make sure.
Measured jabs coming from Ashlee Evans Smith early on, trying to gauge the speed of the defense of Marciea Allen.
Low kick to the calf area. We see this more often now in mixed martial arts.
Are those all set-up moves, boss?
Yeah, you know what, and it's a little closer by. The target's a little closer, so and the calf is a really good, how you say it, muscle to kick as well, you know, because it's almost as effective as a low kick.
You talk about Jose Aldo, how he's made a career of destroying people's calves and knee areas from those low kicks.
Yeah, but with him, everything is like super duper powerful as well.
Snap off that cross.
Corner from Allen is asking for a big right hand, but to snap it off, so to throw it with speed.
Nice double jab movement.
Pace is starting to pick up just a little bit here in round number 1. This one's scheduled for 3 in the women's bantamweight division. Boss, do you think women's combat sports will be readily accepted by the masses and by the fans of MMA, or do you think it's going to just take more time with more athletes getting involved?
No, I think it already is there, you know. I think people already enjoy it. You know, this is just a feeling out process. You know, like Ashlee Evans Smith, she probably saw the 2-inch reach advantage, you know. She doesn't want to walk on a punch. So this is, once these guys, these girls start going at it, I think it's going to be a totally different speed than we see right now. You know, once they find their reach.
Nice right hand. Movement. That's good. Left hook on that exit.
Ashlee is standing all the way, almost in one line, which makes her open for low kicks.
Right.
Then again, Evans Smith has a great wrestling, so if she throws a low kick, she might take her down.
Marciea Allen does have the 2-inch reach advantage, so quite possibly Ashlee Evans Smith just trying to see how far that jab's going to come out before she decides to make a move.
That's it. Yep.
Drop that right.
That was a nice low kick, by the way, by
Back to your
Smith.
right. Back to your right. That's it.
Wow, here we go.
And now let's see if she can take this to the ground.
So Ashlee Evans Smith feels the time is right, and quite possibly maybe she was sick of those low kicks to the calf and said, let's get this thing to the ground and see what I can do.
And she needs to start working
Look at
because
this.
she gets only 1.5 minutes left.
Those knees into the inner thigh of Marciea Allen going to create some discomfort for her, and Ashlee Evans Smith trying to get her to the ground.
Right foot in that fence and circle.
She should try those knees more often. They're very effective. Still, a lot of fighters don't use it much. They use it as setups, but you can use it as a finishing tool.
And if you are a fan of the women's game, you're in luck tonight on NBCSN Live. Jessica Aguilar, the strawweight champion of the World Series of Fighting, puts her belt on the line against Japan's Emi Fujino. That's coming up tonight
There it is.
on
Stay inside
NBCSN.
position. Inside, good. Dig for an underhook.
Go, ladies,
There you
improve your
go. Head
possession.
up.
45
Head position.
seconds. Can she secure a takedown? Yes, she can. She has to do it now.
Allen's doing a great job with her sprawl, unable to.
Feel her up.
Got a beautiful
Circle off.
whistle there with the left
Circle
arm.
off. Circle off, Marciea.
It's an overhook,
That's it.
as they
Put
call
that right foot in that
it.
go,
fence.
A
second
whizzer,
time. Improve your
overhook, same
position.
thing.
Put that
There we
right
go
foot
again.
back
She
in.
keeps
Circle
pulling her
off,
up
swim, pummel.
so she can't grab the legs.
Pummel. Pummel. Circle off. Short work with that right hand. Short work with that right hand.
So round one will come to a conclusion.
Stop. I'm red.
So we take a look at the highlights of round number one in the bantamweight division between Ashlee Evans Smith and Marciea Allen. And Boss, you talk about the feeling out process, and I think that's a mutual sign of respect here, knowing that each fighter can do some things, but it was Allen in those low kicks early on.
She did a great job with that. Kicked a few times below the knee, like that one there, and a few up. And then Ashlee Evans Smith also connected actually with a low kick. Threw one back. Was timing this inside low kick to see if she could take Marciea Allen down. But she wasn't able to. Although here she started throwing those knees to the inside thigh, and you saw that Marciea Allen started putting her other leg in front of
Use
it.
some strikes when you're in close and circle off that fence. Okay? Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. She's got it.
So it was doing something. Those knees were hurting, I guess.
Ready? Ready? Fights on.
So
No.
here we go, round number two. Boss, you know better than anyone, this fight game is all about making the adjustments in between the rounds. If you're in the corner of Ashlee Evans Smith, what do you need to do?
Well, you need to tell her that she needs to start firing, but so is it for Marciea Allen also. I think this round was a little bit more for Marciea Allen, I think. You know, especially because Ashlee Evans Smith couldn't get the takedown there. She scored some points with the inside leg. She's got to watch out again with that slow inside low kick. You see now Marciea Allen starts timing those with the big right hand. That low kick again was more delivered with the toes, so that might hurt yourself also. That one I think hurt her foot because it was on the shin with the instep.
Pace starting to pick up here early on in round number two.
That's it.
On your scorecard, Boss Rutan, who do you have winning the first round?
Yeah, that's a hard one. I think maybe it would go to Marciea Allen, but it could have been an even round. It's so hard. Now, see, she starts putting some power behind those kicks.
Ashlee Evans Smith with a midsection kick to Marciea Allen. Snaps that one off. Tries a spinning back fist, nothing there.
No, she did it on the spot. She should have stepped in deeper.
Circle left and lead with that cross.
She's moving with the right leg forward. She might set something up, maybe a left kick to the body.
Nice. Drop that right hand.
Another right low kick. She's delivered with the
Circle
shin.
left. Good. Circle
Which is a
left.
good thing.
Lead with that cross. Circle left. That's it.
Wow.
Yep, she starts timing the single kicks. I always say it many times. Don't throw them. Set them up with strikes.
Yeah, Marciea Allen looked like she was just waiting for that one.
That's it.
Fired off the straight right.
She starts feeling that, you know, the body movement, the things, the baits that they throw out.
Circle it.
Here's a question, boss. When you are in a fight like this, whether it's men or women, where are your eyes constantly? Are you watching the eyes of your opponent? Are you looking at the hands, midsection? What are you looking for?
I look at the chest. I never like to look at the eyes. You look at my eyes, you're going to get knocked out. So, and I know that probably is the same the other way around. So that's why I look to the chest. I would actually, because MMA especially, you can start pointing. I give a low kick, a look down, and I point even to the leg. And do that 3 or 4 times, let him get used to that movement, and then point down, look down, but kick high. You know, those things are very distracting for guys. And for girls, of course.
Ashlee Evans Smith in the turquoise and black. It's Marciea Allen in the red and white and black.
That's it.
Combinations coming from Marciea Allen.
And again, see, Allen is finding her reach every time she's timing those single kicks.
Back to it.
And are you thinking that Ashlee Evans Smith's kicks aren't going to do enough damage to make it worthwhile so Marciea Allen can stand in there in the pocket and then
That's
fire
it.
off the straight?
Yep, that's what she's doing right now. Those low kicks were good, but also low kicks can be countered. You know,
Give me that 1-2. There it is.
you have to kick really hard. Single kicks are effective to the head. You have to block. Here, she's waiting again. You see that? She takes it, boom, counters with the right hand.
So either Ashlee Evans Smith has to put some more pop into those leg kicks or find a different attack on her offense, because Marciea Allen just seems to be laying the trap and waiting for her.
Just a cross hook right low kick. Simple thing like that. Or a hook cross hook low kick.
Ashlee has a little success there as they get into close quarters and fires off a straight right of her own.
She needs to push her up against the fence. Every time she lets her escape to the side.
That's the right.
There again, Marciea Allen looking to throw that big right hand. On any single kick she's doing it. On the inside low kicks, left leg kicks, and right kicks.
Circle left. Good
Ashlee Evans
job.
Smith, you see her changing up her stance, going from left foot forward then to right foot forward.
Take advantage of that position. Counter that. That's it.
Final 45 seconds here of round number 2. This one's scheduled for 3.
Counter that.
Marciea Allen should throw that inside low kick again and follow it up with a cross hook. And maybe wrap it up with the right low kick.
Wow.
That was a good low kick. It was powerful, but it got countered again.
Seconds, Marciea. Get to that leg.
Those are very dangerous to throw.
Nice right hand.
Boy, you see the intensity and the heat and the kicks and the punches from both ladies starting to pick up here in the final 10 seconds of round 2.
Counter it. Just short and small.
Stop.
Excellent round. Hey, these are extremely close rounds, okay? So I need you to put a little bit more.
All right, now let's see here. Boom, there's that right low kick, but you see it got countered with the right hand. Now she can find a target, Marciea Allen, with that right hand. Then it's going to be a problem for Ashlee Evans Smith.
Because we're not committed. We're not committed. You gotta commit. You gotta make it ugly. We know what we gotta do. Okay?
Circle away from her power, too, okay?
You're better.
Come forward. Circle away from the power.
Keep the kicks in reserve. You're better than this chick. Okay? Go prove it. Go prove it. If you throw kicks, you gotta set it up. But that's when you get the counter.
She's listening in the corner of Ashlee Evans Smith, and they're asking her for full commit.
That's
These
it.
extremely close rounds. You got to go out and win this thing in the third and final round.
That's it. First round was almost even. Second round, I would say, was more for Marciea Allen.
Get on that horse.
So Ashlee Evans Smith with a sense of urgency here in the third and final round. Working on the left side of your screen, Marciea Allen has been very, very smooth, very calculated when she throws that straight right, setting up with the left jab.
That's it. She's just waiting for the right moment.
That's it. Fade 2.
Now we have to, of course, also that big when Evans Smith throws a big right low kick, that lands. And even when Marciea Allen counters, that's a beautiful takedown.
So Ashlee may be finding where she's going to have some success, and good takedown on Marciea Allen. That will certainly negate the straight right.
Well, the last time when I saw her here was against Fallon Fox, and she's very strong here. She's got a really good ground and pound and really good control. I think it's going to be hard to get her off, but she needs to work here because she can't take a risk that the referee's going to put her back on her feet. She's going to escape that, pull the leg out, and see if she can go to a full mount.
Credit to Marciea Allen recognizing she cannot let that leg slide out of Ashlee Evans Smith because she'll get immediate side control. I think that's when she's going to start doing some damage.
Oh yeah, side control. From that she will jump into a full mount, you know, and somebody with wrestling as a background, that's not a good thing. You see some nice strikes here.
Wow.
And these are powerful strikes, that's what I'm saying. Her ground and pound is very strong and her ground control as well. She's trying to pull
there you
out.
go. She's got her leg free. So this is where Marciea Allen could be in a bit of trouble with Ashlee Evans Smith.
Oh, her right arm is caught now in the center.
Now she can just tee off.
Yep.
Allen has no defense. Side control for Ashlee Evans Smith, and she's taking full advantage of it.
And wait till she starts throwing elbows now. She needs that arm back in between her legs there. But of course, Marciea Allen knows it.
This is such a tough position. She's trying to suplex the body up and try to get Ashlee Evans Smith off. She's just too strong right now, and Marciea Allen really in a tough situation now, taking the elbows to the side.
That's the spleen kidney area there. She's looking there for a moment for a figure four arm bar, hammer lock, whatever you want to call it. No, that's Kimura. It's the other way.
Look at this. Ashlee Evans Smith, this is some pretty solid ground and pound.
That's it. Oh, some great power there. Yeah, elbows are more effective.
You gotta fight back.
Fight back or improve your position.
She's got her left arm pinned, her right arm pinned, and now she can just tee off. Ashlee Evans Smith is doing just that as we come up on 2 minutes to go here in the third and final round.
Big elbows here.
Marciea Allen's in trouble.
Stop,
That's it.
stop.
It's
That
over.
is it.
You see, this was the Ashlee Evans Smith that I saw in that fight, and this I expected earlier in the fight.
Are you good? Okay.
And the referee, Mark Smith, doing the right thing there. She had no way to defend herself, and you cannot let Marciea Allen take another 2 minutes of Ashlee Evans Smith's elbows and fists.
No, that was the right call from the referee. He warned her many times as well, just before he did it. You got to improve your positions. You have to fight back.
Well, here's where Ashlee Evans Smith wanted to get the fight, not having success standing up, and boss, big success on the ground.
That's it. I said once she starts switching to elbows, it's going to be even more effective, and boy, did she do that. Look at this. Yeah. Once you can't defend yourself intelligently anymore, that's the rule, right? They will stop the fight. All for the safety of the fighter.
And for the folks watching at home say, well, she wasn't cut, she wasn't getting hurt. The problem is you cannot take 2 minutes of unprotected shots to your face, which is basically what she was in store for.
That was it. And you know, she was getting hurt, and she was only getting hurt more and more and more. Now, if she would have tried to escape, you know, improve her position, that's a different story. But the referee warned her a few times, and then, unfortunately, for Marciea Allen, he had to step in.
So it's Ashlee Evans Smith that gets the win. Her record now 3-0. Marciea Allen goes to 3-2. And we now set it inside the cage. Jazz Securo has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith has seen enough to wave this fight off at 3 minutes and 1 second of round number 3. Officially a TKO to the stripes, your winner and still undefeated, Ashlee Evans Smith.
Well, it was an interesting fight, boss. Root in the first round started off a little slow, as did the second round. But I tell you, when the ladies started going, it was on.
That was it. The only thing that Ashlee Evans Smith needed was that takedown. She's just really good from top control. The striking needs a little bit of work. She needs to set up those kicks because you see here, Marciea Allen, every time she counters. And I know it's on the defense, but you know,
It was the
sometimes they're not on the defense.
That was
And this
the
is a-
turning point in the fight.
Stop, stop, stop.
This is where Ashlee Evans Smith shines. Take down, ground and pound.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen. What you wanna do? If you don't strike first, that's when they gon' come at you. Yeah. And you know it's true. Don't let your life get worse. Being timid, that ain't cool. Nah.